I don't mean to scare you, but I've got to tell you exactly how I'm feeling. And don't simply ask if I'm okay, because I'll just say, I'm fine. But what exactly is fine? Can someone please define the meaning of this lie? Because at any time I could cry and I'm not even sure why. Yet I cover my emotions with a smile, going the extra mile to keep it all tucked away. But not today.
How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone. I feel alone. How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone, 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 alone.
If only someone looked a little closer to my eyes, maybe they realized the pain and sadness behind them. And there are endless of reasons for this feeling. But I need healing before I find other ways of dealing. However, I feel impossibly alone, even in my own home. The outcast, the third wheel, the black sheep. Maybe I'm in too deep, but I think about these things when I wake. My body starts to ache and my sanity breaks as I remember that I'm alone. And when I say I'm tired, no, I don't need more sleep. I just want to feel desired. I crave the safety that should be provided, yet I separate myself in a way that feels divided. For I can't explain to my own parent that she's the reason for my hurt. And this may sound shocking, but when you're talking, you choose to point out my flaws. I wonder how you don't know you're the cause. And as you single me out based on something as simple as food, and you don't notice my change in mood, as if my music taste should be just like yours. Both of our minds fighting wars.
How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone. I feel alone. How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone, 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 alone.
And my friends change, yet you have the need to point out when I haven't seen them in a while, saying it's a little strange. Well, guess what? They range. So don't judge them until you know what I do when you stay up talking in the early hours of the morning, convincing them not to cut themselves as they convinced me hours earlier. But your eyes are blinded by the rest of society, telling us that we have to follow certain restrictions. But I don't want these constrictions, telling me I can't have a voice in my own world, where clothes determine who you are. And this smile can only cover so much before it breaks completely. Yet I let no one know, just like so many others. Because how do the adults who raised us expect us to trust them with something as big, when I learned long ago that they can't with much smaller things? So why should I? You make me feel alone, and you don't seem to care when I'm a little distant. Sure, you ask, but you're not persistent. Did you expect me to be straight up and tell you how I'm feeling? Because if you haven't noticed, it's nearly impossible for me to share my feelings with anyone. So I wrote this, and I plan to share it with you. So the next time you ask, are you okay? And I say I'm not, but usually without a plot, my words get caught and I freeze on the spot. For how do I tell the original source of my darkness without sounding heartless that I feel alone?
How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone. I feel alone. How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone. How do I tell the original source of my darkness? Without sounding heartless, that I feel alone.